So this is the certain form of silence that is only present within a building that has been forgotten by the rest of the world, and it is full of air of damp soil and the voices of forgotten tales. I am Jadesh Sharma now. I would like to tell you about my childhood experience in Dhaka that made me like the view the whole world in a new light forever. I intended to show how a mere act of curiosity can turn that shamed like terror into a lifetime obsession. I would accomplish this by narrating a prohibited adventure into a desert mansion. The unlikely beauty I had discovered there, like how I was able to see that every ruin has its story to tell. We have started on a dumb afternoon into the in the Marandal lands of old Dhaka, outside the iron gate of decaying property of coronary area, where my friends and I was standing. It was like I sought to avoid the largest part of the world that uh, to my 10 years old test. It was kingdom to capture as my companies remind behind me. I was like bridging a hole in a fence that like heart racing against my ribs like a cage bird. I was expecting like a monster. Instead, I made sunlight passing through a broken roof, dancing dust moved like modest over the fine floor tailing um, and bands like repossessing the walls. The fear, like the thickened afternoon that, and there was an like intense silence, fascination in its place. I understood that those dilapidated buildings like were not the mere heaps of the bricks, but the boards of story that were like washed away by timing. I did not have a professional camera at that time, but I would stand and spend hour in my mind, like the damping the sword and how the light fell on the moss and how the silence it had was a so densely loaded with the memories of those who once inhabited. This experience was not only to educate me on architecture, it also teach me that war is a great identity in decay, that most beautiful things are those that people no longer take time to consider. Finally, I have like described it my experience of learning about the subversive story of the unseen space in my city. As a result, a childhood diary, this experience of shy child at a gate to discover of hidden place has formed my whole attitude to the like preservation and art. In this little dusty discover, I think our interests are most frequently convinced. I wish you all would pause 1 week this week and come up and look at something that is broken and see what story is there behind the surface.